Okay, I am back, and we are gonna find us another load. I have not even looked yet for another load. Oh, where in the world did it go? Oh. So let's take a look here at the market. Actually, let's go ahead and save where we're at. I forgot to do that while I was away for a minute. Let's see here. Can't do none of the big stuff. We can go to the Dalles. Or back to Arizona. I say we stick with the Dalles. Dalles pays a little bit more. It's got pretty good miles on it too. So let's do that. Oakland shippers. I think we're already at Oakland shippers. Yeah, we are. Sweet. Get out of our way. Sorry about that. Come on in. So where do they park our beautiful little load? Never anywhere simple, right? Bet money. Oh, it's right there. Up. Put our beacons on. I believe we are oversized. Oh, wow, this outside view is...
You can go. I'm waiting on you guys. You guys have right away.
So what way is it gonna send us here? I wanna look at that real quick. See how quick we're going.
Hey, Hex, do you have anything on the back of that trailer?
Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see here. We need to go out around that pole, obviously. So we can go ahead and start swinging it now. Yeah. Just want to make sure I missed that pole with this trailer. Oh yeah. Did that too well. Well, we made it out of there without rubbing anything off the trailer. Kept the paint and everything on it. This time, 77.5. Well, for those that's familiar with the 1.37 update that SCS came out with for American Truck Sim, what are the things you do and don't like? For me, I'm enjoying the new sounds. I think they're a little bit cleaner, a little bit crisper, more realistic sounding at least. So I'm enjoying that part of it. I've noticed that the weigh station / scales are updated a little better for more realism than anything else. So I am liking that part. Haven't really noticed anything else in changes wise. And then here the other day, they did another patch update for part of 1.37 that included the new truck. So as far as the new truck is concerned, I think it's great that they implemented it. I wish they would have provided more models than just the Anthem, because there's a whole lot of other Mack models out there. Now I know that most of the game, the trucks in the game are more newer, but there's just some other older models, and it's the same thing with the internationals. You know, I like international trucks to a point. I'm not real wild about the new body style. I don't like new trucks. I'm a little weird like that in a sense. I guess we all are. I prefer older stuff. You you look at, whoops. You look at the truck I own or owned, which was a 1995 Peterbilt 379. Um, I enjoyed that truck. The newer ones are similar to it with a little bit of changes, but I don't know. I like the older. Older is better in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, newer trucks do have some newer, nicer benefits, creature comforts, um, that sort of thing. But I don't know. I guess it's just me. I like older stuff. It's like the pickup I use for work is a 2009, which is obviously fairly new. But the old girl's got some age on her. She's an '09. I think she's got almost 304,000 miles on it. Good running truck. Haven't really had any issues out of it yet. Hoping it stays that way. I've done my best to take care of it. I did slack on the maintenance there at one point, back when I was with the ex that didn't pay any of the bills I did. So money was tight. But now I stay pretty much on top of it. My roommate and friend thinks that I change the oil too often and some of the other fluids, but I'm just doing it to whatever the book says. So but just curious about y'all's opinion, what y'all seen about the game, the new changes, the new truck. I honestly have not bought the new truck. I could have bought it in single player, but I already had a full fleet. I've gone every garage and they're all full of trucks. I didn't really feel like selling a truck just to try out a new truck. So I don't know if they're as nice as a new truck is, or what. Don't know nothing about them. Catch up to me. I think I'm gonna run out of road here in a minute. Yep. We're far enough back there. Cut that guy a little close, so I prefer people to put a little distance out there. A little choppy lagging stuff and it'll mess the game up real quick. Another issue that I had when I was doing single player and I had all the different maps was I had several issues with it. I had crashing, number one. That was one thing that I did not enjoy. I don't think anybody enjoys a lot of crashing. The crashing wasn't horrible. At least when I came back in the game, I was able to play most of the time, and I was right where I left off, or pretty close to it, you know. Might have been 10 minutes behind me, but other times I wasn't able to load in at all, and I had to revert back to an older autosave, and sometimes that was several attempts. The loading time, of course this was on my laptop, and my laptop isn't the fastest, so to speak. But the loading time was a heck of a lot longer. I seen upwards of 15 minutes just to load in. And that was just to get to your profile screen, not your profiles, but after you pick your profile, it would take 15 minutes or more. So that was one of the other things that I was not happy about. Now I forgot to, oh no, it is right on this computer. So right now I'm cruising along here and I'm getting 54 frames right now, playing on a multiplayer server and whatnot. Now when I was playing that other one with all those maps, it my frame would drop, you know, down in the 30s, sometimes 20s. There was times it was so choppy that, you know, I really didn't know what I was doing, and it would give me a lot of whiplash like you would see in multi-server or multiplayer, I mean. So looks like good eggs right here. Playing on single player, used to stopping and looking around, and it dawned on me right after I stopped that I didn't have to stop. But those were some of the issues that I ran into. You know, laggy frames, long loading times, some crashing. And there was times where I'd play for hours and never get a crash, and then boom, crash. So I never understood that completely. And I had one other issue, and I'm trying to recall what it was. It was on my brain here a minute ago. I don't know what it was now. I can't. It'll probably come across me here for too long. Oh, the other thing it was. So one of the map extensions that I had was for Mexico. I believe this is the one that was causing it. It changed a lot of the company names on the trailers to a lot of Mexican companies, which I didn't care about that part. I mean, it is what it is. It added a lot of those charter tour buses. And them tour buses didn't run but about 45, maybe 50 mile an hour. It was ridiculously slow. And I don't know, I followed two buses that basically what I call drag racing. They were running neck and neck, not, you know, they weren't going faster than the other or anything like that. And it was irritating. I'm glad that some of the times I wasn't recording because I did get road rage and mouthed off and like they can hear me anyways. Even did stupid stuff like passing on shoulders and just, you know, whatever. Trying to, you know, make it to where I'm trying to go. And that there was actually the most aggravating part until a crash or something like that happened. And once I got into game and everything was running smooth, I was happy as can be. So, that's my rant. And it's not, you know, game breaking. The crashes are kind of game breaking, you know. But, and I'm going to be putting those videos up here on YouTube as well. They should be in front of this video. So if you haven't seen those and or are new to the channel, it won't be here on Twitch, it'll be on YouTube. So you can always go check those out if you'd like to see what those look like. Some of them was at night. I tried to do as much of it during the day as I could. So definitely different scenery and whatnot. Set the cruise, my darn nose started itching. Sorry about that. Might as well leave this set. And I've tried to also stay off the topic of the coronavirus, but it looks like it might be drawing toward an end here. I'm hearing that a lot of places that are on lockdown are coming off a lockdown, and places will start opening up. My primary work revolves around the production plants being open and operating, and obviously they're not. There's two issues behind that right now. Issue one is they're not open. They're supposed to be. Did it turn my cruise off? I haven't been on multiplayer here in a couple weeks, guys, so you have to kind of bear with me on that. So it's going to slow me down to the speed limits. Okay, I can respect the speed limits. It's slowing me down to those for like cities and stuff. But did it turn my cruise off? I've got my finger over the brake button, so I don't know if I accidentally tapped it. We'll find out later on. So anyhow, like I was saying, my work entails around the plants being open, and the plants have been closed, obviously. Just about everybody's been closed. But also too, I deal with you know, things that are being produced, and a lot of our parts that these are built with are not even available. Set the cruise. We're still in the 45 zone here. So I'm not really sure how the production's gonna go. We're gonna go into this one only because I haven't discovered it and they want me in here anyway, so why not? I don't typically do the scales very often. I was in single player with the new stuff that came out. £20,000 what we weigh. Alright. So we'll just go ahead and stroll on out of here. But yeah, I'm hoping that everything's gonna pick up. I'm being told, and it's more through hearsay than anything else, but I'm being told that everything's gonna open up on Monday. And production's going to start, but it's going to be slow. I think they've had to let some people go and I don't know if they're rehiring people back or what. So they got orientations they got to deal with, and just little things like that. So I know there's that. I know that the parts, we got to have the parts, so that could be another slow point. I'm thinking another week, and things might be in more full swing for the line of work that I'm in, dealing with production facilities and so on and so forth. But hoping that we can get things back to normal, because it's kind of ridiculous that I still can't find a roll of toilet paper. Not that I'm out of it, but it's just a thought. And it's not just toilet paper. There's so many things that we're out of. People are out of. That's not being available to get. I guess I'm going to the store at the wrong time. I don't know. I'm hoping my stream looks good and my audio levels are good for you guys. When I was away, out of curiosity, so where I was at, I had no Wi-Fi, and I used my cell phone for tethering a lot. So I was like, okay, I'll just use it. Let's give it a try. I tried to do a test stream, and it crashed on me after about 45 seconds. And it was due to unstable internet. So that was kind of a bummer, but I was like, okay, it is what it is. So I need to be over here. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll just, I'll play multiplayer, just can't stream it. Maybe I'll just record it, and at least get on here and at least have a little bit of fun with the guys, and girls. So I tried doing that, and before it would load in to where I was even in my truck, it kicked me for unstable internet. So I figured out real quick that it wasn't going to happen. It's not slowing me down for this town. Wow, I know that was real choppy and wild on my end, but I realized at the last second how slow that, or how tight that curve was. I didn't want to take a chance, so I apologize there. Trying to do this halfway professional. Of course, running 75 and a 35 was probably not professional, but heck, there ain't nobody around anyways. I was playing the single player. I played a little bit more with, cruising close to the speed limits, because you catch traffic that isn't doing the speed limit, so it made it more realistic and a little safer for me to play. Set our cruise before we get caught speeding here. My cruise off, or is it just going to slow me down like before? I noticed that multiplayer has some updates while I was away, so I don't know what changes they made. So it's just going to slow me down. It's not going to turn my cruise off. So I must have hit the brake lever a minute ago. So it is what it is. I was hoping to meet up with some other people that I know on here tonight and run. There was one person that was wanting to do some runs if I was available tonight, and I'm not sure what he's up to. And I was wanting to try to catch up with other people in the company. It'd be nice to run with a few folks. Why is it making me exit up here? It's gonna put me right back on the freeway. Or not exiting. Forget that. I've never understood that. It does it in this town, and it does it somewhere else. There's a couple places that actually does that, but and I've had suggestions that I should run a webcam. Now I have a webcam. Problem is I can't get the thing to connect. It used to work, and it's fell off the top of my monitor a few times. I need to get a better setup for it, and I don't know if it's just fell too many times or what the deal is with it. But I'm going to get another camera once those are back to normal price. I looked at that on Amazon and a couple of stores online, and yeah, the prices have got to be pretty stupid. I don't understand it, but yeah, I guess it is what it is. So I do plan on getting a camera, and once I do, then I'll figure out a good way to set it up and be good to go. Can't guarantee I'll always have the camera on. I may forget about it, or might have a bad hair day, you never know. But kind of toy around with it and see how it goes. Not too far from this delivery. Spaghetti Road. I don't know if that's what this road's called, but that's what I'm gonna call it.
It's gonna take us a little while, I believe.
Guess I'm gonna get my controller practice doing this. to. Not no huge hurry, so it is what it is. I'm gonna try to pass these guys.
Come on around.
I appreciate it, guys. Y'all be safe.
You too, buddy.
Yeah, I was just gonna wait in line. I wasn't gonna crowd you guys, but I do appreciate it. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to follow them guys for a little while, which wouldn't have been a big deal, but we're not far from where we're going. Oh, heck, Baffles. Yeah, it's no big deal, man. I was wondering where you might be at. I know you said you wanted to run tonight. I may do another run. I'm gonna take a break after I drop this off. Yeah, hold on a second. I'll read that in a minute. Whoa. Check them brakes. Check them brakes. Yeah, man, I understand that. Driving by yourself can get kind of boring, that's for sure. Let's park this real quick. I'll read your message here. Oh, the one with all the load information? That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Just another 70 miles to go.
I'm still listening to them guys talk. Let's see here. Let me see where I'm at. Let me see where I'm parked at, because it said no collisions. I do need to go get some fuel. I can turn them beacons off. Oh, I'm still in the...
As many loads as I've flipped, I took that one safe.
Yeah, man, I do like it. Let's see. How do we get out of this joint? Can we circle around the building? Oh, shit. Dead end. Alright, let's see. See if I can do a 10-point turn here. I don't think there's enough room for a 3-point. That key's not activated? Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta map that real quick. Yeah, man, I like that there because it kind of makes it a little bit easier. You know, people don't always have to ask. You know, but they can know. Differential lock is supposed to be that button. I just goofed myself up here. I think I'm stuck. Alright. Forward, forward. Whoa, and I'm going backwards. So where the hell am I gonna end up if I keep going backwards? Oh shit, that ain't good. I think I got my truck stuck, dude. I think I got her stuck. Oh shit, I got it out. Oh, well, I'll know better next time, right? So let me see here. I gotta get fuel, but do you wanna run, dude? If you do, I'll jump on Discord while I do a break. I know I gotta get some fuel some damn where. So I'm gonna run up to this fuel stop and go get some go-go. Alright, man. Well, there ain't no point in me running to that fuel stop. Yeah, I'm in the Dalles. Did you want to meet in the Dalles or somewhere else? Before I go get fuel, because if I'm gonna teleport, I might as well get fuel wherever I teleport to. Is there a garage in Dalles? I can't remember. No, there's not a garage in the Dalles, so I'll tell you what, just go ahead and go take your smoke. I'm gonna take a break real quick. So we're gonna throw up that screen. I'm gonna go do a break, dude, and I'm gonna grab a drink and whatnot. When you get back, just jump on Discord and I'll be in one of the voice channels. You're at the garage in Seattle? I'll come to Seattle, that's cool. So, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, yeah, I'll teleport to Seattle when I get back, man. Alright, guys, I'll be right back.